Whoever really did kill Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. Ooh, D, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, D. Ooh. Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to part number 10 of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. I got the name right this time. Last time we came across some pretty damning evidence in the form of Cody Hackins telling us that he actually saw the entire fight go down, and not only did he see the entire fight go down, he actually saw the Steel Samurai lost. If you're just as confused as I am, then let's just jump into the game, because you already know I'm trying to figure out the facts. I'm a lawyer. I do this. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Co-Law offices. I get to get back in my voice acting bag too. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Alright, let's go talk to Will Powers, Mr. WP himself. October 19th, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And you could wipe that grin off your face? Hey, Will Powers, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. I'm saying. Alright, let's ask him about Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
Well, she's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh,
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Okay. Can you tell anything about this crusty, dusty, weeby, dreeby tail dude, Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Golly! Yeah, Phoenix with the roasts. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big-time star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. What is that, like the equivalent of like Teen Beach Movie? Like, stop it.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it,
that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. Okay. 5 years ago. Okay. So something about that is a little bit odd. Can we present him with any interesting? Nah. Alright. Now let's go to the studio main gate. Oh gosh, here we go again. I don't want to have to speak to this Granny Smith, 3-bead wearing, frown face having, eyebrow curved, wrinkled up. October 19th, Global Studio, Studio 1. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. Maya, can you stop thinking about food for 3 seconds? Bro, we have literally, every day of this case, you've been hungry. Do you not eat before you come to the job? Like, you don't eat before you clock in? Are you that hungry? You eat, you die. You eat, you die. I'm trying to remember how I did her voice. Sorry. Whew, she's alive. All right, let's talk to her. I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want to be talking about her, so sorry. Cool. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the weird dude who sweats out grease? Sal, he's a softer pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. Okay, that lines up with what bro was saying in the detention center. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, Maya. You have some growing up to do. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. Exactly. Look, Phoenix gets it. No, it doesn't, Maya. He's like, yeah, you need to grow up a little bit. You just learned that there are freaks in this world who love that. About Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal. A thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. Listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Damn it. Stop. I know. Stop. I know. All right, here we go. So we just talked to her. Go outside Studio 1. Okay. Are we going to see Gumshoe? October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume, then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right? But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer? I mean, probably. Let's go to Studio 2. I feel like this is gonna be the main paint up, and just like that. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? H-E-L-L-O. Bro, if I was Vasquez, Maya, you should at least try to be polite. Vasquez. Golly. Gosh. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Why did I say that so angry? That was not the vibe. If I was Vasquez, bro, it would take her going, hello, bro. I would be ignoring her too. Maya, you have no reason to be over here, like, pestering me. And you're not even the bro. She would have been like, H-E-L-L-O. I would have been like, Miss Vasquez, what the f do you want? Like, what is it that you need from me so bad? All right, let's talk to her. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shush. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really pissing me off. Oh, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. Oh, you're one of those people. You're a Netflix executive. Caught you in 4K. I don't think I want to do the Steel Samurai anymore. I'm tired of it. Why? The people love it. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh, dear. Maya, wait in the car, please. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh, oh dear. Yeah, she is a piece of work. Alright, why do I feel like we're not gonna get enough of this? Like, enough information. Studio 19, Studio 2 trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Yeah, so we didn't actually ever get to examine fully in here, did we? This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Okay. Not really anything interesting here. The whiteboard, though. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. What is this, Marvel Studios? An old movie poster, The Signing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god, that movie was the best. It's about a samurai who swings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars? What's next? Ninja ballet? Oh, don't let Phoenix know that there's a such thing as like superheroes on ice. They be doing the most in Hollywood. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. I kind of like this fed up voice. This is a voice that we have to go with because of the fact that I just feel like Phoenix is over this entire thing. I know I am. It's day 4 of this investigation, bro. I'm ready to leave. Or what is this, day 2? Day 3? The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far in October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Alright, let's move. Let's get out of here. October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No touching.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Detective Gumshoe. What's good? Welcome back to day 3 of this investigation. Hope you're having a time like I clearly am.
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatique indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Ooh, let's talk about it. So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills. See, if there's traces of it, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
No, everything in due time, pal.
What are we waiting for?
Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright.
Ooh. So the food on his plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Ooh. Found in the employee area, auditor traces the sleeping pills in a large bone. The investigation. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think that we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Don't feel sorry for that prick. Dude, this guy literally bows and laughs and does the... whenever he acts like he has me in checkmate, like I haven't checked his ass twice in the courtroom. It's about to... and he's still gonna come to me with that energy. Come with me? What? How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room. He was in the waiting room when he crushed a paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Whoa.
Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
Ooh, so that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Yeah, I had a feeling the last time we played that this would be the case. Right. Alright, let's move then. Nah, we're done with this. Let's move. Dressing room. Let's cover our bases once more. Oh, here's Penny. Here goes Penny. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess Will Powers won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But Will Powers is innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of the Steel That's right, Dee was talking about this. She literally said, that she thinks she's done with the Steel Samurai. There's some other part of that plays into it. It has to. What? No! Alright, let's talk about it, Penny. Sit down. Have a drink. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. Penny, you have to tell me what this rumor is before I flip my shit. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. Penny. Oh my gosh, am my controller acting up? About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film then? Ooh, yeah, okay, I figured. The last episode. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know, it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. Ooh, D, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, D. Ooh. I had to get up and take a few paces because I can't believe what my brain just came up with. All right. Think about it, guys. Theory time. Theory time. Lock in with me. Lock in with me. Lock in with me. Here. Are you here? Are you here? Remember in the first day of the investigation or the first day of the court session when we had a conversation about how this case was open, shut, you know, or closed, shut, and done after the first initial investigation until we got that one extra clue after we interviewed Cody. Because after the first day, we learned that there were other players in this whole thing. But what did Old Bag say? What did Old Bag say? She said, they asked me not to bring up their name. There being the producer, director, and the people who were funding the Steel Samurai project. So let's think about this for a second, right? So they thought they could orchestrate this in a way that made it look like, you know, we don't know what else happened. We were all in the trailer. There's no way anyone could be here. My theory is that they paid Old Bag, or at the very least, they set things up so that Old Bag would be the person presenting the evidence and then the case would be shut. But we've taken it this far to be able to uncover more facts behind the whole reason why this whole death occurred. I'm trying to keep my train of thought here. So basically what I'm saying is that the higher ups have orchestrated this entire attack, right? There was some dirt that D had on Justin Hammer, or whatever his name is. So Hammer carried out D's bidding. I think D and the other producers did not want the Steel Samurai to be produced anymore for some reason. That gives Hammer a sort of motive. If not that, then at least just the fact that he was being blackmailed is motive enough. But the show was so popular. The show being so wildly popular, they couldn't shut it down. What I think they wanted to do was find a way for them to bring back other projects and start other projects and get out of doing the Steel Samurai. I think D just didn't like it anymore. But it's hard to prove that. It's still kind of open-ended. I do think the producers I think the only thing concrete we now have, like, at least that I believe, is that the producers did set this up in a way, or had some hand in it. If not the producers or whoever else, just D Vasquez. She does not want to do the Steel Samurai anymore. When we pulled up to the session today, she said, I want nothing else to do with the Steel Samurai anymore. She said, I think I'm done with the Steel Samurai. and she refused to answer any more questions. She didn't want to talk about anything else, which is weird to me because this is the most crucial part. You would think that if you're the producer of a very popular hit show, that you would be very concerned about the outcome of a court case heavily tied to your main actor contributing to the freaking project. And yeah, she doesn't even want to talk about it. I'm telling you, somebody put this, maybe not D, but I'm just saying, if it had to be anyone, I would assume D. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. Ooh, okay, this is also contributing. Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Oh my gosh, studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want this Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah, I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. What do they want me to show her? A sleeping pill bottle? What's this? This is why you can't stop the Steel Samurai. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Neither do I, Nick. Funny that, I don't either. Why would you? I did the sleeping pill, I did that. And this is a fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Oh, dude. I can't believe it. I think we might be really onto something here. What, you're still sneaking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag, why don't you retire? You look 70. She's like complaining about her job like she doesn't get a check in the mail. The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think they make Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Golly, 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Judging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that absolute f***ing rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I do have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Oh. Here's my proof. What? What's that little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Will Powers? The plate! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. What the fuck? Miss Oldbag? Okay. You win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal one. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Whoa! Whoa! She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. Oh my gosh, I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. What, a photograph? Why was I trying to speak British in that accent? What? Wait a second! This is the picture! This is the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell into the firebox fence. Ooh. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Wow. Oh my gosh. But now we need to figure out something else. That's not where I wanted to go. Nah, we present this. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Oldbag. Old... She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick! Right. Anyway... Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer. Okay. Nick, she went inside the trailer. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So, I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag down Mr. Hammer from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? It would be murder. Okay. No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable information. Boys! Oh my gosh, she really... in it with the mafia. Whoa! Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Whoa, I'm getting kidnapped? Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No, bro. Whoa. Gumshoe coming in with the clutch. Hold on. Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez. You're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Oh my god, that's what I feel like her maniacal ass would be like. Hey, are you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Oh, bro, I don't care about any of your teasing as you're great in my book now. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm pretty sure we'll run into each other soon again. Again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Ooh, to be continued.